Alright, we are about to start with our Navbar. How to create our Navbar. In website designing, Navbar are very important. Most of you who are visiting some website, you can see a Navbar, something like this. We have three type of Navbars. We have the first one, second one, and the third one. But mostly they use the first one and the third one because the second one you not see a nerve bar like the second one, but you will see a nerve bar like the first one and the third one. So this one they use nerve code to do it. So you create your nerve code, after that create your H1. So we are going to use H1 to write the name here, and then we will use the list to write the list here, service, project, and about. After that we use button to create this button. So before we start, let's open our code and then create a new page. So we are going to create a new page. So I hope you know how to create a new page. Just come here, click on the new file. After that, type in navbar .html. So now we have created our first navbar. So this is the navbar. We are about to launch our code. So just press shift and 1. After that, select the first line. So you can see that we have created our first code on Navbar. So we are going to design everything inside the body. And I said we will use nav. So write nav. After that, click on the first one. You will see a nav like this. After that, press enter to open your code for you. So we have our nav. So let's come here. When we come to the nav bar here, we have our first name here. So I told you, when you want to write a text, you can use heading, paragraph, spam, and the rest. But this one we are going to use H1. So inside the nav, type in H1, press enter. After press the enter, type in tech rise skills. Type in tech rise skills like this. Now let's say this is our test. The test over here. So this is our test. Now that we have added our test, let's create our navbar. So before we start, let's create our CSS. So this is our CSS code. So now we have created our CSS code. Now when you look at the navbar, we have height and the width. So now let's create our height and the width and then give it a color. So type in nav. After that, open your curly bracket. So the width, we are going to do the width 99%, and then do our height 10 VH, and our background is black. Now that we have created our navbar, let's run it and see. So run it and see how your navbar will be. So this is our navbar. You can see that we have the height and we have the width. this is our Navbar, and you can see that we have added the text, but the text is not displaying because the color is black. The color is black, so we have to change the color and make it white. So now let's come to our code again. Then write h1. After that, color. Then our color is white. Now let's save it and see. Well, after running and saving it, you will see something like this. You can see that we have our text here. So now let's come to our Navbar again. We have to give our Navbar position. So when you talk about position, maybe you can say that our Navbar, you don't want it to move. You want our Navbar to stay on top. So you type in position and then select the second one, position. Then you choose fix. We have so many type of positions. So we are about to start with this one. So position, choose fix like this. Now you can see that we have our Navbar here in the name. Now come to your H1 and then let's change the font of our text. So come here and then type in font like this. You will see some options, then select font family. After selecting font family, you will see options like this. Again, select this one, click on it. After that, save your work. You will see that our text font has been changed. Our text font has been changed. Now we want to move our text. We want to move it small. So use your margin left. And then write 5%. Now save it. After saving it, you will see your text like this. Now we have write our Navbar and then added our title to it. So let's move on to this one. The service, project and about. How are we going to do it? Just come to your code here, the nav code, then press your enter and then you have a space like this. When you want to write that list, we have two type of list. We have ordered list and unordered list. So this one we are going to use unordered list. So inside the unordered list, we will add list inside and then add our link. So before we start, this is how to write unordered list, UL. After that, click on the first one. You will see something like this. After clicking on the first one, you see something like this. Open it like this and then add your list. So just type in LAI and then select the first LAI. So you will see something like this. After that, press enter again and then type in A, this one, A, and then click the first one. So after clicking the first one, you will see something like this. So this is how we are going to use to write our list, services, project and about. So come here, this one, come here, the A, and then type in service. Let's type in service. So you can see that you have service, project and about. So duplicate this one. After that, press Ctrl C, come down press enter and then press Ctrl V to paste it again. Ctrl V to paste it. So we have 3. So let's change this one and then write the project, and come here and then write about. So you see something like this. Now let's run our code. So after running the code, you will see something like this. We have our list here. So you can see we have service, projects, and about. So now let's come and then do the editings. So let's come to our CSS. So when we come here, we have UL. This UL contain the LI, and the LI contain the A. So this is unordered list, and this one is list, and this one is link. So before we start, let's talk about the UL. So write UL. After that, bring your curly bracket and then open it. So we want the text to come to the middle. So we have to move the unordered list. So write margin left, and then type in 40%. Now save it. So after saving it, you can see that our text move from this place to this place. Our text move from this place to this place. Good. Now let's come to our LI again. Now write your LI, then open your code. So the LI, you can see that we have some dots here and some line here. You want to remove the dot, so you type in list style, and then select none. After that, save it. When you save it, you can see that we don't have a dot here again. Now let's create our A link. So this is how we are going to write it. ULLIA, and then open your curly brackets. So this one, we have some line here. You don't like the line, so type in text decoration and choose this one. Write in none. After that, save it. You can see that you don't have any line here. Now we want to give a space to the text. So write margin. We use margin to give the spaces. So margin, write 2%. You can see that we have a space in between the text, and then color. Let's change the color. Choose white. Let's choose white. After that, let's save it. So when you save it, you can see that the color has been changed, but the background is white. That's why you don't see the color. So just come here. Come to the UL. You want to move the text to the top over here. So type in margin top. After that, select -3%. Save it. You can see that we have our text here. Now come here. Come to the list. Let's change the font. So write font, and then select font family. After that, select this one again, and then save it. After saving it, you can see that our font will look like this. like this. Now you want the font to be bold, so select font again and then select font weight, then type in choose bolder. After that, save it. So you will see something like this again. Now we have done with this name here and the list here. We are about to create our button and then add contacts inside. So now let's come to our code again. So here, this is our code. So let's add our button. Here. So type in button, then select the first button, then type in contact. Like this. Now let's save it. So when you save it, you will see something like this. You will see our button here. Go down, you see our button here. You want to move it here. Here. So now let's come to our CSS and then type in button. Now let's open our curly brackets. So now let's add a width and the height. So width, let's do it 8%, and the height, let's do it 5 VH. Now let's save it. This is how you see. Now let's move it. So right margin left. You want to move it, so margin left, right 85%, and then save it. After saving it, you will see that our button is here. Now you want to move it top, so let's add position. So position, use absolute. I'll come and talk about this position, so you don't worry. So use position. After that, you want to move it top small, so margin top, then you add -3. Now save it. You can see that our button has moved to top over there. Now add border radius. You want to do the edges. You want to make it what? Circle. So add 50 pixels. Save it. You see that we have some edges like this. Now let's change the background color. So background color. Then let's change the background color. Now let's save it. You see that we have changed the background color. Now let's change the text color inside. So do it white. Now let's change the background color. So place your mouse cursor here. You see some color like this. So select the color. Let's select the color like this. Let's select the color. Now save it. So you will see something like this. Now let's come and look at the work. So this is the work. Now we have contacts inside the button, and we have service project about, and we have our title here. So now let's come to the code. You can see that we have our button here. We have about, project, service, and the title. Good. Now we are done. So just practice and send me your work. Thank you.